Our next comic is a Taurus. Anyone? Taurus? Woo! Really? Alright, cool. Tauruses are a little slow today. Alright, here's your horoscope. Here's your horoscope, courtesy of horoscope.com. You are a shitty automobile. Give it up. Japan will always outdo you. Okay. Your next comic, very funny. Dan.opp, everyone! Dan.opp, give it up for him.
That's what we call a white people handshake, everybody. We practiced that at home for an hour and a half, and that's what we got. But thank you, Ben, for that wonderful introduction. Coming to the stage. Coming to the stage. There's only two professions where you're introduced with the phrase coming to the stage. Fortunately for you guys, this is the one where I don't have to take my clothes off. I'm still going to. I just don't have to. Speaking of which, do you ever go to the strip club and actually pay attention to the announcer? Because I have, and I'm pretty sure it's always the same guy. Coming to the stage, the lovely lady with the long, luscious legs. It's Lisa. Like, he sounds like a top 40 radio DJ who might sell you coke. Hey, I'm wacky and dirty. Coming to the stage. She was the girl next door, whose mom had a steady string of abusive boyfriends. Open your hearts and your wallets for Tiffany. So yeah, the strip club announcer is always an annoying douche, and that's just one reason why I don't like strip clubs. Yeah, I'm a proud heterosexual male. I mean, there's no other kind of heterosexual male, but still, I don't like strip clubs. And here's why. Because fellas, when you go to the strip club, basically what you're doing is you're paying to get a boner that you can't use. And I don't know about you, but I get boners that I can't use all the time. For free. And it's uncomfortable. Why would you want to pay $20 to $2,000 of your hard-earned money to duplicate that experience? I actually asked my dad what he felt about strip clubs, and he's like, son, I've been married for 33 years. I haven't been to a strip club since Blaxploitation. That was the name of the club. Daddy likes them dark. Don't tell your mom. I gotta admit, only part of that is true. My parents really have been married for 33 years, but my dad may or may not have an affinity for black strippers. I don't know, I never bothered to confirm that with him. But for real, 33 years of marriage, it's impressive. Yes, yeah. Keep it going for lack of options. But yeah, 33 marriages is really impressive, but what's even more impressive is in those 33 years, they've only had sex 4 times. And you're probably wondering how I know this. I'm sorry, that resembles your real life, man. But my parents too. They've only had sex 4 times. And the reason I know this is because there's me, my 2 brothers, and the time I walked in on them. Yeah, it's funny to you guys because you didn't fucking see it. I mean, it was awful. It was awful. I still have nightmares about it. But it could be worse, I guess, because like we all know, like secretly, we don't really acknowledge it, but we all know that our parents had sex because you got here somehow. But it would be way, way worse if you walked in on your dad getting a blowjob. Yeah, because then you would flash back to all those times your mom kissed you goodbye before school. Moms of the world, you don't need to kiss your kids goodbye before school. A handshake will do. But since we don't know where that hand's been, wear some gloves, you dirty whore. Speaking of whores, do you guys like politics? Alright, that's good, because that's what I'm going to talk about. You may or may not have seen this in the news. North Carolina passed an amendment to their state constitution that states that the only legal union is between a man and a woman. And then, yeah, boo. And then the next day, Obama came out and he declared his support for gay marriage. Yay! And I thought that was really brave of him to finally stand up for the radical idea of equal rights after it had finally achieved popular support among the public. Way to go on a limb for justice, Mr. President. But as cynical as I feel about it, Fox News was particularly even more cynical. They immediately declared that Obama had declared war on marriage. Which is absurd, because if gay people are getting married, more people are getting married. It's not a war on marriage, it's an expansion on marriage. Gay marriage is the best thing that's happened to marriage since we built Las Vegas. But they got me thinking, like, what if it really was a war on marriage? I would enlist in the gay army, or as we call it now, the Navy. I was like, what would it be like to serve in the gay army? I think they wouldn't make you wear camouflage, because the gays are tired of hiding, but more because it's an ugly pattern. And I've been thinking, like, well, what's gay boot camp like? Well, actually, gay people are just regular people, so it's probably like regular boot camp, but with a lot more gay sex. Like, I'd have to go in the shower. It's like, all right, guys, is it safe? Yeah, okay, I'm coming in. Oh, come on, you said it was safe. And they'd be like, well, yeah, we're using a condom. All right, guys, that's all I got for tonight. Thank you very much.
First one to break into the political stuff. I really did enjoy that, though.